Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free thumbs up. Only one per person. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, guess what? It is time to jump back into the world of BTS. Yes, I am well aware that Jimin has dropped a brand new debut track. I'm so excited for this one. It is none other than Set Me Free Part 2. But before we get any further, listen, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Patreon guys. A lot of exclusive reactions and content on there. A lot more BTS reactions. A great family, great community on there. And also an opportunity to support the channel directly. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put the links to it below. But anyways, you know what we're here for. Jimin, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. One. Best intro ever. Oh, let's go. All right, we got a lot to talk about right away. How we open up. First off, I love the different sort of like choir chanting that's happening. It makes it feel just very epic, like something intense is about to build and drop in, and it doesn't let me down with that drop either. But there's a very like scary higher harmony within this mix as well. Like you've got some male vocals that are like, oh, but there's also like this almost screaming female vocal up higher. Hang on. Very haunting. Right there. You hear that? Like we're going to opera. And then what's really cool about this perspective is with this choreography, sometimes just watch behind because there's like distortion to it. The way that the camera moves and like when it comes in and then it comes back out, there's like perspective bends that are happening. I mean, look at that. That's wild. And then the lighting changes as well. When it comes in and the camera kind of drops down. Yeah, it just looks really, really dope. I love the way that this sets up. Especially right there. That's kind of trippy. It's just a really good, clever use of the space and the lighting combined with the choreography to kind of throw off your lines of sight and your perspective details. Look at that. That's dope. Now give me this brass right here, man. I love this, like the hero sound. Here we go. Yes.
I got a good time, yet time to get mine. Hammers me roll, hell and shit night. I never stop, I never stop. Yes, you with me. I never stop, fuck you up, finally free.
I never stop, fuck all your ops. I mean, then he goes like high to his harmony. Where is the angelic, nice Jimin? Who is this man wearing black, giving us this attitude and this different side? Like even that cadence and that first tone that he uses right here.
I got a good time.
I got a good time. Like that's a different tone to him.
Yet time to get mine. Hammers me roll, hell and shit night. I never
Like three different cadences. No! See how he yells at the end of that bar? And then he goes into more of this sort of auto-tune voice here. And see, the thing is, we talk about auto-tune. Like, auto-tune isn't just for people that can't sing. If you could sing really well, like Jimin can, auto-tune gives you like a really cool new sound and perspective. And that's what he's doing right there. And yeah, it is like you can hear the mainstream hip-hop influences to that flow and that delivery right there. Which is wild because you're taking like these choir sounds, right? You're taking the trumpets and the brass, and then you're blending that with this hip-hop delivery and just those auto-tune mixed vocals and that style and Hennessy and Night and fuck his ops. Like, what? Is he rapping now? Jimin is an MC.
I never stop, I never stop. Yes, you with me. I never stop, fuck you up, finally free.
What was that little spiral? I felt like that was an important symbol. Is that something from the BU or a BTS reference right there? A 6? Listen to this beat. There's so much happening, like filling the space. So you've got him singing out in front, but then you still have some of that choir chanting and effects like off to the side of the mix. And then there's just ad-libs when he's like, woo, I just heard that, like him yelling as well. Like so much is happening within this beat just to give you sort of that energy and that uplifting spirit and vibe. Wow. Now there's that tone that I know when he hits some of those higher notes like few male vocalists can do, man. Going insane to stay sane. I love just the juxtaposition of that line and sort of the contradiction here, because it's like he's losing himself in a sense to finally free himself and to finally find his true self. Raise your hands for the past me. He's setting himself free. And to me, like the change in his tone, especially at the beginning, and then some of these like hip hop rap approaches, and you're just seeing like the all black that he's wearing. It's showing you like a darker side, a grittier tone to him, and giving you just a new attitude and sort of a new person to digest, a new type of butterfly being set free, metamorphosizing right before our eyes. Nice. I feel like I'm watching like a Super Bowl halftime show with the level of choreography here that is involved. And again, it's a simple set in terms of just one location. We're not changing locations, but what drives this is that sort of camera movement that just keeps it raw and keeps like the dancers in your face sometimes, and it comes back out and it pans in and out. And it's a great use of the lighting too, because they wear black. So sometimes when the lighting drops, all you do is you just get those silhouettes that you can see as they move choreographed together. And then the light comes back and it comes back out. And I also take that as the interplay of sort of light and dark and the changes going on within him. What? Shut up, fuck off, I'm on my way. Yeah, he is definitely giving you a different side. And again, more of those hip hop flows, different type of flow that time. I think he was saying like enemy off to the side of the mix. I couldn't hear it fully. This just drop down. You hear the snare rolls. And again, sort of that hip hop beat with the change up coming out of it, man. And what are these tattoos? I'm trying to figure that out if I get a close up. No, that's not English. Looks like lyrics almost to something. Some type of mantra or poetry, I'm guessing. Wow. I love that when he goes, look at me now, and the way the choreography sets up, you have the other dancers like point at him, and you have just that freezing moment to literally look at him. Some very clever choreography matching the lyricism and what he's doing here. And again, great play on the lighting, and I love how everything goes dark, right? And then you have this big reveal. It's almost like the tattoos besides whatever statement he wants to make with what the tattoos are saying and whatever story he's telling through that and that symbolism, it's also showing like a different him. Like the change that was within has come outside now. It's now appearing who he has become. Wild, man. That's just a really dope pan right there. Like, very cinematic feel, so smooth. And it's raw, too, because everyone's got their hands up, and just that effect as it comes around them. I love that camera work. And you hear him off to the side, set me free. He's got some really cool harmonies and just kind of stuff clashing in the back of the mix. Again, so much energy and atmosphere to it all. Wow. And now he appears in white. He's fully transformed. What is that? Is that like a half moon underneath? A crescent moon? Going that? Haven't I seen that symbol before? I feel like we've seen that with early BTS. More symbolism. Wow. I love that last moment when he really rises and hits those higher notes with the Set Me Free. And then the dancers lift him up. Like he's now rising. He really is being set free, metaphorically. And then he drops down, and he's now transformed. And we've changed. That's the first time we reveal white, him wearing white, which kind of represents something more pure, something that truly has been set free. But the whole time, it's almost like he's gone through this blackness. He's gone through this struggle, hence the wearing of the black in the dark to represent that struggle and that conflict and sort of the darker demons within that I think he battled with throughout visually until he arrived at this penultimate moment at the end. And man, that hook goes in. I mean, that is a hit right there. I've already got it stuck in my head, Set Me Free. I'm going to be singing that the rest of the day. And then mix that with the choir chanting as well, just to give it that epic type of feel to it. This is something like a movie, man. Jimin, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen to me here at the end. If you enjoying the content, do me a huge favor, people. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really, really does go a long way. I love you. Stay safe, stay positive. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you again.